What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got the NFL Rivalry that was banned documentary. Let's check this out.
High intensity.
Damn, the fuck you stole a helmet? Oh, Vontez Burfict, yeah. Bitch ass nigga.
Fan bases are the lifeblood of NFL rivalries.
Oh shit, best rivalry in all the NFL, bro. Steelers, Ravens, bro.
An incident would occur between two rivals that would cause the NFL to take drastic action and ban all further meetings between the two teams.
For real? I mean, they just played in the preseason, so like,
game between the San Francisco
they ain't go too far into abandoning that.
Turning violent this weekend. Take a look at this video taken inside Candlestick Park, where fans from both teams pummeled each other with punch.
Is it that serious?
It didn't end there. Police are also investigating.
Nah, bro, come on.
But two shootings that happened outside the stadium.
Bro, it's never that serious. Fucking relax. It's a football game. It's never that serious. It's not like y'all are getting paid to watch the games.
The third victim was also hospitalized after being knocked unconscious in a stadium bathroom.
Yo, nah, fighting the bathroom is crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's some middle school shit right there.
Game decided as much by emotion as anything else.
Bro.
A mere 22 miles stood between these two iconic franchises. No one could have thought that those 22 miles could make them so different.
Damn, bro tried to put him in a chokehold.
The thing they'll do is take a swing.
Bill Walsh.
If you hit them good, they'll take a swing. There's 4 or 5 guys that are demented on that team.
A rivalry amplified by their proximity and their polar reputations.
Okay. Got the Steelers versus the Raiders in this bit.
The Raiders have often been referred to as the criminal element of pro football.
Yeah, no doubt about that, especially what went on a couple years ago.
1970s, due to their hyper-aggressive play style, they quickly developed a reputation as the dirtiest team in the NFL.
Raiders are nothing but criminals.
Kicking, punching,
bro. This ain't the UFC, nigga.
Maximum effect. And with
nah,
Al Davis
that's
and
crazy.
Coach John Madden at the helm, the Oakland Raiders experienced repeated success, winning a total of 6 division titles during the 1970s and winning Super Bowl 11 against the Minnesota Vikings and Super Bowl 15 against the Philadelphia Eagles in 1980, and again reaching the Super Bowl in 2002 and losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. However, the Raiders' notorious reputation reached beyond the men in the arena.
The hell, Joker? What is in his hand?
The NFL's most notorious fan base. Feared just as much as the ruthless Raiders that ruled the field, the Raiders' black hole, as it came to be known, struck fear into rival teams and fans alike.
Yo, Kyler, chill.
Reputation,
bro, you don't want to have that hefty fine, bro.
History.
Gotta try not to crash out.
The 49ers, led by quarterback Joe
Montana
and receiver Jerry Rice, found constant success throughout the 1980s and 90s, winning 4 Super Bowls with Montana at the helm, and 1 in '94 with Steve Young at quarterback. While the Raiders defined their franchise through their hard-hitting, dirty style of play, the 49ers defined theirs with finesse, discipline, and precision. The 49er faithful, as the fan base became known, was always viewed by the Raider fan base as spoiled and demeaning to Raider fans, and would exacerbate the rivalry between the two Bay Area teams.
Wow. Damn! No way, bro. Okay, that's uncalled for. There's no reason to be doing that.
lets up a little bit at the end there and takes a good shot.
Uh-oh. These niggas just don't give a fuck. Oh, that's uncalled for. Is that Ndamukong Suh? Nah. Bro, Sue would definitely do some shit like that. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Prior to the merger in 1966, which would combine the AFL and NFL, the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers had never faced each other, but that would all change in 1967.
Damn.
The first matchup with the Oakland Raiders and the 49ers, or the Battle of the Bay as it would come to be known, would draw 53,254 fans.
Wow.
The regular season had not even started, and the stands were packed with rabid Raider and 49ers fans alike. This would be an all-out war.
Okay.
A few months prior, on June 16th, both teams had a meeting to decide where the first game would take place. The Raiders, represented by center Jim Otto, and the 49ers, represented by defensive end Clark Miller, flipped a coin. Animosity was apparent between the two teams. Jim Otto states, "If we had played the game that day, I would have kicked Miller's butt. I was ready to go to war. I didn't like the 49ers. They tried to make us feel inferior." GM for the Raiders, Scotty Sterling, would state, "There's never been a Bay Area game that had more importance. That was an emotional time. I hated the 49ers. It went back to the old San Francisco rivalry thing. Feelings were high." The Raiders won the flip, and the infamous Battle of the Bay rivalry would kick off in the Oakland Coliseum.
Uh-oh. Thunderstorm in this bit?
It would be a closely contested match. The 49ers managed to seal a victory after two crucial fumbles by the Oakland Raiders in the final minutes of the game.
That's tough.
The start
Gotta
of
hold on to that pill, bro.
Preseason rivalry would end in tragedy.
The hell? Nah, bro. What the fuck is this toy?
Preseason rivalry would end.
Nah, bro. What the hell?
4 years later.
That was that them toys called Rock'em Sock'em Robots? Was that bro?
Once the game ended, the violence escalated where two separate shootings left two men in their 20s recovering in the hospital.
Yo. I don't get how people can just take this shit to another level like that, bro. It's never that serious.
In week 14 of the 1970s.
To kill somebody over a game? Come on now.
San Francisco needed to win to make the playoffs.
Okay.
The John Brody-led 49ers faced off against the George Blanda-led Raiders. And despite the Raiders' physical, no prisoners approach,
Damn. Bro got flipped on his ass. 38-7 is crazy.
The 1970s for the Raiders was one of consistent improvement, but for the 49ers was one of deterioration.
The fuck? Did he slip?
In 1974, the now Ken Stabler
Launching that bit.
Oakland Raiders traveled to Candlestick Park and won the game 35-25 with a stout, hard-hitting Raiders defense creating 5 turnovers.
Okay, bro. Like, honestly, bro, how do you fall off that? Come on, you gotta stay on your feet. Gotta get that agility up, bro. And they got like 25 agility.
During the 76 season, Oakland would go on to win their first Super Bowl, while the 49ers struggled to gain a winning record.
Like these Niners players can't stay on their damn feet. That was a great tackle. Fuck you getting mad for? Mac, you got bitched? Damn. Okay, these motherfuckers just running into each other at this point. They just don't care.
The Raiders, now led by head coach Tom Flores, and with the likes of Ken Stabler, Jack Tatum, and Gene Upshaw, made easy work of the 49ers.
Ooh.
A team that was now in the rebuilding phase.
Damn. Yeah, Raiders just don't care.
New head coach Bill Walsh.
They're taking a lot of these cheap shots.
Assistant coach to the Raiders. The Raiders outmuscled and outwilled the Bill Walsh-led 49ers in a packed Alameda Raiders stadium, winning 20.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
The 49ers would end the season 2-14.
Damn.
At the end of the 1970s, the Raiders led the rivalry 2-1. However, the next Battle of the Bay would not include the Oakland Raiders.
What would it include? Talk to me. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum? Nah, that's crazy. Bro was about... Nah, if that shit would have connected, gang.
The Battle of the Bay was no more, at least for now, as Oakland moved down to Los Angeles after Al Davis was unable to improve the aging and damaged Coliseum. However, the Raiders' move to LA did little to calm the hostility between the two.
Nigga kicking on his back and shit?
Who's the craziest teammate you ever had?
Charles Haley. That's not hard.
Charles has hit the glass, and he broke the glass.
It's crazy. Charles is crazy for real.
Oh shit. Bro, a psycho?
Howie Long got very angry at Bob McKittrick, and he thought they were cut blocking. Howie Long ran over to McKittrick, and he was screaming at McKittrick, called him a bald-headed mother blank.
Yo, that's crazy.
Someone's going to be in, it's going to be Howie Long.
Coming off the Super Bowl win, the 49ers, now led by future Hall of Famer Joe Montana, now had the necessary firepower to defeat Oakland. But rookie running back Marcus Allen had different plans in mind. Allen would rush for 116 yards.
Okay. Oh, nice spin move. Bro, I think he quenched on Judkins in college football 25.
Montana's valiant effort, the now LA Raiders won 23-17.
Damn.
One of the rivalry's most infamous games took place in 1985. Coming off their 1985 Super Bowl win, the 49ers were now the definitive favorites in the matchup against the wild-card LA Raiders. The Raiders were led by quarterback Jim Plunkett, former quarterback for the 49ers.
So that was a big game for him.
After constant rest for the entirety of the game,
Damn.
tasting the turf 9 times.
9 sacks is crazy, bro. That offensive line is dookie.
Front, it would mark the end of Plunkett's career in the NFL.
Shit. They didn't knock them out the league off one game. Crazy.
The most infamous incident of the game would star NFL legend and future Hall of Famer Howie Long, defensive end for the Raiders. After the game, Howie ran over to the 49ers offensive line coach, Bob McKittrick, hysterically screaming at him for employing dirty cut blocking tactics throughout the game.
He just got tripped. Nah, bro, I would have been heated.
Every expletive imaginable, stating, "You bald-headed." Long chased McKittrick into the tunnel, with 49ers players holding back the charging defensive end. Long could be heard from the stands yelling and screaming about the 49ers' dirty blocking tactics. As Long exited the stadium, they reported that he was noticeably limping. Fellow lineman Greg Townsend had this to say regarding McKittrick's blocking tactics. They were delaying their blocks, letting us get by them, then as soon as we had our backs to them, they'd come after our legs.
Wow, bro, y'all lame as hell for that.
McKittrick's dirty reputation was widespread in the league. In a book titled Dark Side of the Game by former Falcons defensive lineman Tim Green, he referred to McKittrick as Dr. Mean.
Dr. Mean? Crazy ass
Now
nickname.
for a quick word from our sponsor.
Okay, buddy. Come on.
And 12 Tech Land coming up Dr. Now let's get back to the video. In 1988, a quarterback controversy was brewing in San Francisco.
Okay. Joe Montana, Vince Young?
Montana's poor performance during the '87 season caused many to question whether the Montana era of the 49ers was over. And this led to a timeshare between Montana and Young during the '88 season.
Week 11.
The Raiders' defense would dominate the 49ers' high-powered offense, scoring only 3 points.
Damn.
Bill Walsh was humiliated, losing against Al Davis and the Raiders in such a dramatic fashion. The antithesis of everything the 49ers were.
Ooh.
In 1991, the LA Raiders' rivalry with the San Francisco 49ers would reach a fever pitch. 49ers star safety and Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott, alongside All-Pro 49ers running back Roger Craig, would now be in silver and black. In front of 91,000 fans, this was a prime opportunity to show the 49ers how big a mistake they made.
Vince Young down the field. Damn, that was low-key a hospital ball. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Tension and hostility were apparent throughout the game, whether it was Raider fans cheering after Jerry Rice was injured.
Wait, cheering off of his injury is crazy. Yo!
Or a scuffle after nearly every play. The notoriety of this 91 matchup between these two rivals would center around one player, Charles Haley. Throughout the course of the game, Haley, a man with an infamously violent and erratic temperament, became increasingly upset as the game went on. Haley was furious that the 49ers had let Lott go the previous season. Seeing his best friend on the other side and losing a game to a team
that kiss is crazy, bro.
Sent Haley over the edge.
Yo.
He went berserk.
What the? Okay, bro. Why the fuck is this grown ass man wearing a diaper? Come on now. There's no fucking way. Bro, this is a grown ass man wearing a diaper, bro. In a locker room full of grown ass niggas. Come on now.
Concerned for his own safety and the safety of the other players, the 49ers told Ronnie Lott to come and help calm down the irate Haley. The series was now 5-2. The Raiders had established their dominance. The 49ers team that had dominated the 80s had trouble doing so against their rivals. In what would be the final matchup with the Raiders in Los Angeles, the 49ers were hell-bent on turning the tide.
Yeah.
And there was only one man who could turn the rivalry.
Jerry Rice. That's a dime.
Jerry Rice was just 3 touchdowns away from passing Jim Brown for the career touchdown record.
Okay.
And the Raiders would do everything in their power to avoid being showed up on Monday Night Football. But the Raiders physically did little to tame the greatest receiver in NFL history. Jim Brown's record was no more. Led by Rice's electric performance, the 49ers would dominate the Raiders 44-14.
Damn, got that get back.
The 49ers
that get back a motherfucker.
Play into the 95 Super Bowl, defeating the San Diego Chargers.
Okay.
In 2000, the battle between these two iconic franchises would return to the Bay.
Damn.
The Raiders' return to Oakland would be met with the most intense and closely contested Battle of the Bay of all time. The game would boil down to a battle of quarterback and their number 1 receivers. Tim Brown and Terrell Owens were unstoppable and evenly matched. The Raiders applied pressure on Garcia, but to no effect.
Damn.
At the end of regulation, the game was tied 28-28. It was headed into overtime.
Oh shit.
heads, logos, tails. What do you want? Tails. Tails? Oakland calls tails. Tails it is. Oakland wins the toss. They want the football.
Overtime in the NFL is one of the most intense moments in all of sports.
No, for real, bro.
Emotions are amplified and senses are heightened. The game is on the line. What are you going to do?
Overtime tied at 28. Rich Gannon to throw over the middle. Tim Brown, his first catch since the third quarter, and he's off to the races.
First catch since the third quarter is crazy.
The Raiders' rookie and controversial first-round pick, Sebastian
Janikowski, one of the best keys of all time. Is he gonna miss? Damn.
It is now Garcia
wow.
and the 49ers' turn to make their final push.
Okay.
And just as the previous 4 quarters had gone, Owens would be the catalyst for the 49ers.
T.O. Damn, he said, get the fuck up off me.
Or so they thought.
Is he gonna miss it too? Oh, we got it blocked. Wow.
The Raiders moved the ball steadily downfield.
Damn.
And as Janikowski warms up on the sideline, preparing for one of the most important kicks of his young career,
what happened?
Gannon and Tim Brown decided to win the game on their own.
I don't blame him, bro, because Janikowski already missed the easy-ass kick.
In 2002, we would see both teams at their finest. And while the packed Oakland Coliseum, now known as the Black Hole,
got a Darth Vader uniform on.
Niner fans alike, this would be the most competitive Battle of the Bay in history. Many of the fans thought they were seeing double. Jerry Rice was now a Raider, facing his former team for the first time since his departure. The Raiders made a point of trying to involve him early. Much like in the 49ers'
went to the ops
encounter with the Raiders, Garcia would rely on their number one playmaker.
T.O.
Tensions were high. The Battle of the Bay would become a war. At the end of the 4th quarter, with Garcia and Garrison Hearst marching downfield, much like the Battle of the Bay of 2000, the game rested firmly on the kicker.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna make it or miss it? No fucking way he just missed a 1-inch yard field goal. Another overtime game between these two.
The 49ers were emphatic to march the ball downfield.
T.O.
With Jeff Garcia putting his body on the line.
Oh!
The 49ers were soon in field goal position.
Bro, yo, you see that shit? He tried to hit the ball so hard his damn glove came off. Nah, that's crazy. It's up and good.
In 2002, the Raiders and 49ers would both make a playoff push. And it would be the closest both teams have ever gotten to meeting in the Super Bowl. The Oakland Raiders would face the 49ers twice, in 2006 and 2010. In 2006, the Raiders decided to add some firepower to their offense by acquiring one of the greatest receivers in history,
Randy Moss.
But this upgrade would do little to help the Raiders' chances against the 49ers, as they managed to throw 4 interceptions.
Wow.
In 2010, the Raiders and 49ers were struggling to find their identity.
Alex Smith?
The Raiders, a team that emphasized speed on offense and physicality on defense, failed to be productive on both ends of the ball, while the 49ers, struggling in the pass game, relied on their power running game.
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore would run for 100
Niners legend
and would win the game 17-9. The series was now tied 6-6.
Damn.
Through the 49ers and Raiders' intense rivalry over the course of over 40 years, the rivalry would reach its climax in 2011.
Police are now searching for those responsible for actually a pair of shootings and a beating at an NFL preseason game over the weekend.
Here we go,
These matchups in the past have turned very, very ugly. Back in 2011, as you mentioned, there were multiple acts of violence, including a shooting and a beating among fans.
In one of the most infamous incidents in NFL history.
Janikowski, boom it away.
The fierce rivalry.
This is crazy, bro. Grown ass men
from the gridiron and into a state of lawlessness.
2 men remain in the hospital after being shot at different locations in that parking lot. Another man was beaten unconscious during the game inside of the stadium bath. They are looking to see if team loyalty may have played into any of these attacks.
One local man from the Bay Area stated, "Being from the Bay Area, I'm rather close to this rivalry. I've watched this rivalry in action. It's always been on the brink of exploding into tragedy, but has laid dormant for years." During their annual Battle of the Bay preseason game, a series of incidents would occur that would cause the NFL to ban all further preseason matchups between the two teams. During the third quarter, a man was beaten unconscious in an upper-level stadium bathroom, sustaining life-threatening injuries. Captured on video and posted on YouTube were at least 2 major brawls.
Is it still on YouTube?
Attention was required, and therefore was not officially reported. However, the worst was yet to come. After the game, 2 men would be gunned down.
Damn.
2 separate incidents that would be linked by their fandom.
It's never this serious, man. Damn.
One of the men injured during the incident was wearing an expletive and 49ers shirt, and the other was believed to be a Raiders fan. Both men were deemed to be in critical condition and were immediately rushed to the hospital. This would mark as one of the deadliest incidents in NFL history.
I saw them
bro.
I mean, they were just constant wailing at each other without regard to who was there. Not for people to be looking at who they don't like or saying some bad words and then getting into it.
An investigation would ensue. Many questioned the 49ers security measures, but Sergeant Michael Andrzejczyk of the San Francisco Police Department said police and stadium security officials assign extra staff to games between teams with strong rivalries or whose fans have a history of violence. The 49ers-Raiders contest fit both those criteria, and extra police were on hand. This increase in police presence did little to quell the violence that would engulf Candlestick Park.
Bush this past week made the startling but painfully true observation that an American soldier on duty in the Persian Gulf may have been safer there than on the streets of his hometown.
Sources close to the investigation would soon disclose that the Candlestick Park violence may have been gang-related.
Wow.
A rivalry between 2 groups notorious for their crimes in California, which would end in 2 men critically injured, being rushed to the hospital.
Come on, man.
It should be noted that just 3 years prior, during a 49ers and Raiders matchup, that gunshots were fired.
So that wasn't even the first time.
Bay would be banned until 2021, where the Raiders were now in Las Vegas. However, due to a scheduling rule that states that each team must face each other at least every 4 years, the Battle of the Bay rivalry was not done.
Oh gosh. What happened next, bro?
California, Battle for the Bay.
Really unnecessary, but overly cautious. You know, he's got a good relationship with him. Oh, here's a rivalry.
Video surfaces of attack at Levi's Stadium yesterday.
Look at this goober, bro. Jabroni ass nigga.
In 2014,
2014.
Prior to the game, NFL officials alerted the Alameda Sheriff's Office about the possibility of violent altercations.
Oh,
and
shit. That's a shame they gotta do that, bro, because grown-ass men can't keep their tempers down to a minimum, bro. Like, bro, there's no reason that there should be gunshots and brawls at an NFL game, bro. You go there to watch the game, have fun, support your team, not kill another person. Like, bro,
for the first battle of the Bay.
You're weird for that.
The 49ers
Just because somebody supports another team?
And in a hard-fought match.
Oh, damn, that landing was nasty.
With a rookie quarterback, Derek Carr, leading the charge. Throughout the course of the game, the police were called to investigate 49 incidents.
49?
In any regular season NFL game between 2011 and 2015.
Oh, I thought it was at the same day. I was about to say, the fuck?
A moment after Oakland quarterback Derek Carr passed for a touchdown, a woman in the upper deck stood to cheer. A man sitting behind her, a police report described, shoved her so hard she flipped over the next row. When the woman's boyfriend turned, the man behind him shrugged. "Sorry, bro," he said. After the game concluded.
Nah, bro, nah. If I'm her man, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm going, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I would have had to go to jail that day. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. The fuck you mean you push my girlfriend because she's cheering, nigga? The fuck, bro? You're a pussy for that, for putting your hands on a woman for no reason. Come on now, bro. I would have beat the dog shit out of him, bro.
The violence would only escalate.
That is crazy.
The man was beaten in the parking lot, gravely disabled from his injuries. 2 49er fans were also arrested after a video posted to social media showed the two men beating multiple people in the restroom. Just a couple of miles away, in a dispute between fans, a security guard was shot after trying to break up the altercation.
Yo!
At the end of
even a security guard is not safe.
25 fans would end up in jail.
Wait, how many fans?
At the end of the day, 25 fans would end up
25 fans, bro? That's 25 too many.
Final battle of the Bay.
Okay, 2018.
And the fans wanted to let the rivalry go out on a high note as numerous brawls broke out around the stadium.
Oh my gosh, bro.
A man can be seen with after an intense altercation with a rival fan.
They arrested him and
look at this goofy ass nigga, bro. What the hell? He looked like the type of person to do that shit. Fat ass cheekbones, bro. What the hell? Come on now. We gotta be better.
Just one of the 3 arrests.
Nigga head shape weird as fuck.
31 fans were arrested.
31?
3 fans were kicked.
Y'all just up in the total.
The arrest total for last night's game did exceed the arrest total for any event in the last year and a half. We approached the game with significant staffing increases in both uniformed and non-uniformed officers. Given the rivalry of these teams involved, we had been preparing for this event ever since the NFL schedule was published back in April.
The 49ers would rout the Oakland Raiders 34-3.
Damn. Nice ass catch from Kittle.
16 of the 2019 season.
Fans ran the running on the field and shit.
The Raiders were moving to Las Vegas after Al Davis's son, Mark Davis, plagued with similar problems that his father endured, was unable to replace or renovate the aging Oakland Coliseum, leading to their departure.
Okay.
In the Raiders' final home game, they would blow a 16-3 lead against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh wait,
would lose the game
16-3. I don't know why I thought he said 60-3. I was about to say, how the fuck you blow that lead?
Coliseum, as fans threw food and drink.
Y'all wasting food. That shit is not cheap in them stadiums, bro.
The Oakland era of the Raiders was over.
Niggas really went out on a high note, bro. Come on, if y'all don't sit y'all asses down somewhere.
A rivalry that lasted nearly 50 years, creating some of the most thrilling, intense,
and violent games
and infamous moments in NFL history.
Not one, but 2 shootings that happened outside the stadium after the game was over. Well, unfortunately, this is just another example in a string of recent sporting events where fans have crossed the line.
Hey man, bro, this shit was crazy. Like fans doing all this unnecessary shit, bro. Like, you go to the game to enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, with either friends or families or even by yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to have a good time. It should not end in tragedy, bro. Like, just be calm and keep y'all hands to yourselves, bro. It's not that damn hard. But hey, bro, I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications, get notified whenever I drop another banger video. We're on the road to 600 subs. Let me get there for more banger NFL reaction like this. Without further ado, I'm out. Gang!